right, so now we're going to move on to the Twist 60. The Twist has a large sweet spot of focus, even at 2.5, which is wide open. The sweet spot is good sized. And surrounding that, the blur twists. So you get this amazing twisty blur. So the minimum focus distance with this one is 14 inches away, which a lot of the time is great because you're including so much background. But I also will use a +2 macro diopter from the Lensbaby kit. That gets me a little bit closer. You could also use the 1, just a little bit closer, and still it's not going to affect your twisty blur at all. Okay? Twist 60 is available with a lens, a straight lens that does not bend. You do not want to bend this. That said, you can also just purchase the optic, put it in your composer, lock it down, and don't bend it. Keep it right in the center. If you bend, you start to lose the effect. Okay? So, subject-wise, you want some separation between your subject and the background. Think about that. That sweet spot at 2.5 is large. If you have a lot in close, they're also going to come into focus. All right? So you want some good space, and you want a lot in the background that has line and color and shape to form the twist. You have something plain like a sky, you're going to see no effect. A really dark background, no effect. You want busy. Usually we want simple. We want a simple background, but you want twist. You want separation and a busy background to show the twist. Okay? This place today is going to be heaven for this particular lens because everything is so full and there's so much color. So just find something that has some separation to it, and you'll be amazed when you look through your viewfinder and see the twisty blur of color and line and shape. Most of my shots are wide open or one stop down. That when you stop down, you're going to make that sweet spot without the twisty blur larger. I want max twisty blur, personally. Yeah, wide open, or if you find that, you need a little bit more in focus. Now, this does not mean that you have to put your subject in the center of the frame. Remember, that sweet spot of focus is big. You can't really put it on the edge because it's going to get into the twisty blur, but you can definitely put it off center. You're not locked into a centered composition with this, okay? Again, up in the third, below, to a side, shoot verticals, shoot horizontals. Have a look through your viewfinder as you take the first shots and really see what that twisty blur looks like, and I think you will fall in love with it. Okay? So wander off. Yeah. I will be wandering around and finding you. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Because it does add that little bit of vignette. That one is in the light, sort of. It looks like it's just yeah. That's gorgeous. Ooh. It's like it's being lit separately because of the vignette that it adds to the background. Oh, you have some beauties. Gorgeous. Oh, excellent. All right. How are we doing over here?
Good.
Are we twisting well?
Yes. This is fun.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
It's so different. And you can kind of pick and choose angles as to what's going to be in your twisty blur, like this, with that behind it, by just getting lower. That changes what's in your background, okay? With all these strong areas of color, you can completely just change your angle and completely change your background with this.
Wonderful. I love
Right.
it.
Good.
Thank you. I'll try
Sure.
it.
Colored one in the background. Oh. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's fun. I love it, love it.